So I'm gonna start this video by immediately asking, do you want longer World of Horror videos or shorter? And by that, I mean, and I did have to record this another time because I messed up the opening, so I know what random, I'm Fatalist Kathak. But yeah, would you like longer or shorter? And mainly longer would be multiple runs as we go into Kathak, Fatalist, character exclusive Haru. Otherwise, shorter, you know, it would depend on how quickly my runs go. Otherwise, do you want, 15 minutes is usually a run for me, maybe a little longer. So is this length good or not? I'll talk through it as I do Charisma, second Knowledge, second Light, Takshi-san. But 30 minutes or even up to an hour, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just go on doing what I'm doing because I'm doing a lot of things. So yeah, and I recently stopped using Monument, but if nothing else, this was supposed to be well, I was thinking of what to do next, and I might as well go with my boy Haru, who I main, and just kind of show what I usually would do on a Haru run. It's not like I do that many, it's not like, because in the past I used to do like one World of Horror run per day. Now it's like one per every 2 days, depending, because I'm doing things, 3 days even, but anywho. So if we had gotten a non-town mystery there, I would have smoked the cigarettes immediately, because at this point, in this update 9.92e, since you're going to be preparing with Haru, the cigarette case is just that good, I usually just go for the whole pack of cigarettes, but normally I play around with 5 and then buy 1. It would depend on really what I'm feeling, but usually I would buy at least another pack, because I don't know what's going to happen later in the run. So if I get more funds, if I get experience to trade for the police, trade for funds in the police station, I'd probably do that. Otherwise, this is not unheard of, because I will normally use the Monument. But I'm toying around with not using the Monument, which is why you see me doing what I'm doing here. And if I didn't have, well, we can check legal then. But if we don't find anything, I wonder if I haven't even played on Fatalist enough times to wonder if the hospital pass shows up if you're on Fatalist, but you can't see it. Again, that would depend on how Fatalist is implemented. If it just blocks the title of a mystery with Fatalist titles, then, it would depend. Anyway, moving on. I would probably smoke cigarettes now, if nothing else. I normally don't like to tree for funds anymore because my RNG with curses kind of shows in my track record, I think. Along with just human errors, which is why, if I can speak correctly, my win rate on Harbinger is minimum 25 to 33% at its lowest. It would probably be closer to 50% if I had, more. If I had a better ability to... do I want to do this? I might want to do this, actually. Yeah, let's do this. My Doom is quite high, but I think... Oh, you can't even throw this away, man. Also, funny enough, I never ran into an encounter. Whether that's good luck or bad luck. We're on Timeline A, by the way, but... Hey! Just a lot of things I like doing as Haru, but for now, probably turning off Monument here was not the best decision. Thankfully, we only got Lunar Cat, but that would depend on the other 4 mysteries we get. So, yeah. So, we have the 6th floor. Yeah, this is already looking bad. I shouldn't really have done what I did, but muscle memory. I'm still getting used to the muscle memory of not having the Monument enabled. Not that would have helped me too much. Probably like 6 Doom. But with how Harbinger scaling is gonna work, I'm gonna try to play without the Monument more often and see. That would probably involve me not spending as much funds and having to tree later on, but still, especially with how curses are going to be changed in the next update anyway, prospectively, if I'm using that word correctly, based on how more curses can stack now, and they basically intensify and are a lot worse. So, among other strategies that I need to get accustomed to, this one probably not being one of the best, but hey, we're in Mansion, so we can at least get some Doom decrease, maybe, but I wouldn't bet on it. So yeah. And also this is, well, at least this, going in for funds and trying to buy more than a weapon on Harbinger is the main reason why going shopping for basically 2 items or more is really not looked upon favorably. Goodness gracious, I cannot talk right now. But basically buying more than a weapon is not really to your favorite. And this is just me buying a cigarette, a pack of cigarettes, and getting another weapon. So you can imagine how much Doom intensive it might be if you're looking for even Compass, which at least has a better chance of appearing as opposed to things in the occult shop. In my experience anyway. But yeah, again, here I get Irizumi, so I may be able to get more cigarettes. But whether that's worth me increasing my Doom any more than right now, it's up in the air. But usually, I would say 3 cigarettes, using 3 packs of cigarettes is where my limit is at. And I only use 3. You could probably get by with 2, just by the nature of RNG. But I don't usually like to play with 2, because if you get low rolls on the amount of cigarettes you get, and the cigarette case decides to not proc, which is what it did for the first 5 of my off-recording runs when I was playing with the cigarette case, yeah, my RNG's not great. But I don't doubt you can get through with just 2 packs of cigarettes, especially if you go through your first, or maybe your 3rd mystery, depending on when you use your cigarettes, without using your cigarettes, so... that said, I do want to lose reason before I do this, but we'll see what happens. So, okay, well, we definitely won't lose our cigarettes. Fishing Star, and I want to actually take out more of these, so funny enough, let's store these curious statuettes and take out more of these. I might even want to, well... No, because I think, no, it's 11 experience for 1 fund, so this is actually better experience for 1 fund than normal. And we'll look for more places to get funds, like maybe selling this wooden bat, but we'll see how badly the scissor lady is hurting me. Funny enough, if we can get out of this mystery with a good amount of Doom, we're actually still on track. But that's the RNG of the mysteries. I did make a mistake at the beginning, so again, getting used to not using Monument, which involves basically only preparing close to 3 or 4 times and then buying 1 item. But also, nice miss on whatever that was. I think I was actually trying to do, yeah, 85%, so... I mean, we'll humor it. This is low stakes right now, but I really shouldn't have missed that. But and as far as RNG goes, I'm probably only going to take like 85% rolls twice or 3 times. Again, because that's just the nature of RNG. You will eventually miss one, or you have a higher chance of missing an attack eventually. So I should probably stop here, but I already failed one, so yeah, now we just need to do this, and we're probably good. I'll tack that on just to be safe, but on top of remembering which encounters I have bonus damage against based on the weapon type I'm using, but that's really more something a better player than me would be able to memorize, for sure. Also, even if I had both curious statuettes, the game rolled a 12, so I don't know what you want from me. Yeah, I've tried my best. Also, I forgot what my second encounter was. I want to say it was the encounter before the bloated teacher, because I completely forgot my what happened during my second mystery. I know I didn't run into a lot of encounters before then, but in any case, let's do this. Also, keeping in mind that Haru has been buffed, like, over the years. Literally over the years, so... I won't deny he was, if not the worst, then one of the worst characters in World of Horror. And now he's usable, in my opinion. I actually think he's better than what most people think. Probably a smidgen, a half a step better than average. And again, that's with a bunch of buffs, but... that's with a bunch of buffs, so I can't really defend him on that. So I will still accept him being average on, you know, people's minds, because that's, I mean, he has needed buffs, and has gotten buffs and now he's actually usable. He's not broken, but I would prefer him this way. I don't really know what else he would do without just making him Toshiaki, Ayaka, or Aiko leveled, which is just fine. So, do we have price hike, by the way? We do, but I have Irizumi, so that fights against. I never got these handcuffs either, which I should have got, and I'm just going to pick something randomly, because at this point, it doesn't matter too much. Well, it does matter, but it doesn't matter as much as you would think. As my inventory gets bugged, but that's a whole other issue. Yeah, I have more than enough cigarettes, so I didn't actually need to buy that this third one. Maybe I should have used the cigarettes before looking. I would have been able to tell, but it's a good thing I didn't go for funds, because I just lost some, so yeah, moving on. If nothing else, I have another point of reason healing, but that's really not worth the doom I spent, so yeah. And this just happens to be one of the runs where I end up with a lot more stamina, reason, and funds later in the run than the sole reason why I stopped or another huge part of why I personally stopped turning on Monument is because usually by this mystery, I'm at 7 to 8-ish reason or stamina. And yeah, that's not really, for me, a healthy amount. It's not an amount I'd be willing to risk anything on in the Monument, so... But again, it does depend on situation. Things will change depending on your situation. So I wouldn't really blame anyone for using Monument like 3-4 times, probably even more, depending on their depending on how healthy they are. Even if they go down to 3 stamina or 4 reason, or 2 stamina and 2 reason. But I mean, you do look at the Doom, and you can kind of make an educated guess based on that. That said, I'll probably only hit level 4, but again, I'm testing out new strats while I'm doing this Haru video. But I do still somewhat have some control. Also, I would like a Haru perk, yeah, mainly core strength, because that's what I'm building into. And if I lost Bat there, I would have been like, so be it, because it's not like I'm that much hurt. It's just that I wouldn't gladly trade stamina or reason when they're at 7 or 8. And obviously, if I'm at 4 or below, I have to do a lot of thinking, but that's something entirely different. Nice luck roll, by the way. So we'll move on. And I might even turn off History Club. It would really depend. Do I even want to take damage from this? I can get close to a one-shot. Can I one-shot? I can one-shot. So let's do that. And we'll grab this box cutter for any... What are we doing? Oh, this is Kana. Never mind. We're leaving Kana behind then, it looks like. That said, equipping the box cutter might have been a good idea. But, it's too late for that now, so... That would have been very nice, but I can't. So, I think, yeah, this 2 attacks is better than 1 strong, so I'll just take the 1 reason hit, and we should be able to get out. Yeah. With the power of level up accuracy bonus, and we should just rush through this mystery. I did get someone lucky. I made a mistake early on, but we've rectified it, so it's fine. Is there anything else I want to do? Do I want a box cutter instead? Because the box cutter... Yeah, let's box cutter instead if we're going to be like this. The chance of me running into another encounter is a lot lower. We're just going to hang up immediately, actually. That would be worth... I normally would take the Doom Decrease, but, yeah. Hey, core strength. But, yeah, moving on. And we didn't run into an encounter, but this would be reason. But I don't want to fight. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I took that, but we're just going to run away. Crimson Moon. So, I could actually die here, but I mean, I do have the moral victory if I end up dying. That said, a lot of my deaths have also been basically the second encounter check, because I almost never remember that. But if we die to it, so be it. If we even die to the light check, so be it. I should have been able to heal past it, but... yeah, since it was all mucked up. Since this was third, right? Vigil a second? Yeah, Vigil a second. And let's keep moving on. That's that. I want to say it was someone... Yeah, the Drain Swimmer? Nope. Well, it's fine, as long as we don't die to Reason, and we did. So, I mean, I could have treed, but that could have given me any amount of curses, so I'll take this loss as it is, but... That's more a reasonable loss, but... Well, it is a reasonable pun, but... Yeah, that was a more, didn't plan for it. I could have rested once, or I could have rested at the lighthouse, but you get what I mean. This is normally what I do with Haru here and there. Let me check my RNG thing. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Scars. Scars, Haru. I hope I'm on Harbinger. And to 2. Herald. So, Herald, Scars, character-specific, Haru again. Charisma second, Takushi-san, dexterity, maybe knowledge. Okay, I should try to remember a lot more this time. We'll see, though. Because, theoretically, in the last run, if I had remembered my checks, or remembered my second encounter, I would have been able to rest more, so really I shouldn't be doing what I did. But, yeah, let's actually play with this. For no other reason than maybe to get... because we're on Scar's backstory, we take less damage, so we can fish for the ghost ritual. That said, I still haven't remembered the tree, but since we're going to be learning 2 guaranteed steps regardless, I need to start working on a new tree because, well, I know 2 steps. So, Arms, Hell, Festival, Scissors, Akamanto. Well... guess we're doing Hell first. And then we're going to do the normal this thing here. So maybe 2 packs is more than enough, but we're gonna hold off for a moment because I still want to... since we don't have Ward, I'm gonna enter the hardware shop, and then we're gonna Monkey Wrench, because Monkey Wrench. Oof. Yeah, no, actually, this is fine. But I do want to lose Reason first. If you run into an encounter, so be it. I should have checked the schoolyard, actually. We can search for a weapon. We'll take the Reason so that we have better reason to smoke the cigarettes. And let's go to the rooftop. Bow clap. And move on. Again, this is a Scar-specific strategy. Doesn't really matter if I was Haru, but... You know, when you get strength checks as a strength character and you don't roll well, then sadness occurs. So, Seaside, because it's max threat level, but for now, we should be fine. Might take Scissors next, it would depend, but we do want Doom to decrease, so I'm going to do that. Yes, in the Monument, you can trade 2 Reason for 3 Doom, but that's soon going to change after the first one, so... I would still have taken the Doom decrease there. Unless I somehow die here, but that would be too much bad luck. If you fail... Listen, okay, if you fail, like... Even we'll say 80% of your event checks, not counting events that just railroad you like that. That run was just bad to begin with. Doesn't even matter if it was a Harbinger run. Like it could be any run because that's just the nature of RNG. So, yeah, we're just gonna do this. 2 stamina is I probably could have saved some, but. Again, I'm a quarter way through autopiloting, so... and we actually want to trade stamina here, because my Doom is already quite high. And we'll take the free out, which is why I take guaranteed outs and don't take risks at all. If an event has a choice that allows me to get out for, basically without hurting me. So... With this said, well, also with Fetid Fumes, we do have a bit of a problem, because I only have 2 cigarettes left, and I have Scissors and Akamanto, which leaves me with not a lot of other ways to get it. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna trade a bunch of funds at the police station. And then let's continue. I'm gonna continue playing with this. So this is gonna be a lot of Doom, and normally... I know I have Scissors, but on a non-Scissors run, I would have liked to see. Even though I can kind of tell, but... Again, the whole theory behind this is that the Doom I'm spending here is well worth the better chance I have in encounters. Now, that's not a proven theory, but I'm also working on subjective experience. And to me, I lose a lot more reason than anything else. Again, theoretical probability says that you want to even everything out a bit more so than this, and you don't want to be at 47% Doom at the start of your second mystery, but in my experience, I personally lose more reason, and I have to worry less about Doom more times than not, or definitely, or more than other people who are playing World of Horror, is what I believe. So, yeah, and actually, if we have get out of funds, I'm trading reason. But we'll see. And yeah, handcuffs here will be mighty nice. As we monkey wrench our way, probably out of this encounter. I don't want to take any more stamina damage, so, yeah, we're gonna try to arrest him. As we also get a baseball bat that we can sell now, so I can avoid out of funds. Again, trying to think of different strategies. Yes, I have a sewing kit as well, but funny enough, being at 3 stamina or below isn't the worst thing. I'm still scared of it, but yeah. And it would also depend on the events. That's something I haven't talked about. I guess I could. Is that I'm not using modded events, which does influence the balance of your run, because depending on whoever's content you're using, yeah, this one. I know I'm on Scars, and I know the first 2 bow clap, but still, it's not great. I can do this. Is it worth it? Not really, unless I throw the brick. I mean, no, I don't want to throw the brick. I can beat this guy in 2 turns. I don't need more. I usually only throw items if either I'm really trying to avoid the damage, but right now I'm looking at whether or not. Yeah, so I'm looking at whether or not I save a turn or not. So here, if I just want to do this, I get 12 damage, and I know I need another turn at least. Hence why I would probably carry the brick and something. If I had the baseball bat, it'd be a lot better. But otherwise, I might need to take a chance on something. I wouldn't like... No, actually, I can Desperate Action. Yeah, I can Desperate Action, so... We should be able to do this. And let's find out. Yeah, I think this gets me out. Because this is actually 15 or 14 at minimum. Or 16, sorry. But, yeah, so, again, there, when it actually breaks a threshold, that's also another time I'm usually looking to throw something. Funny enough, I want more core strength, and I forgot my second encounter again, so that's not great, but... I want to say it was the Twisted Corpse. I might be wrong about that, though, so, hold me to that, but... we're taking Akamoto now. That's another thing to consider, that if you have Akamoto, you have actually more Doom to work with. Although I should have more than enough cigarettes to survive the run. So, what I don't have is enough stamina, but that's a question I'm going to ask near the end of this mystery. So, yeah. I definitely don't have enough stamina, and using up my hand. I should have thought about that too. I should have used my handcuffs on Akamoto instead. He's definitely a better one to use handcuffs on, I think. But yeah, I've already made my decision. I could have also chosen to run here, but I'm not. So yeah, let's drink the bottle of water now and move on. If we get hurt on stamina again, we're definitely resting. Not that I wasn't already going to rest, but. Let's hope. Yeah, so that was definitely a lot. Do we have fetid fumes? We do. So yeah, this is one of the times I would probably visit the tree, but we'll keep moving on. Just in case. I know I have a sewing kit waiting for me, and actually with this, we will equip the box cutter, sorry, before we enter this encounter. If for no other reason than to increase our strength by 1 while having a high damage weapon. That said... so I'm going to practice the Witch Tree change now. So with the Witch Tree prospective change, again, it's not here yet, but most of the time what the developer says goes. So you can only use the Witch Tree twice on Harbinger, so we're only going to use it twice. And lose 2 reason, and in Smasu look, but I needed the stamina. I have a sewing kit, but that's still not going to be enough, so... And since this box cutter is likely going to break, I think it's based on the amount of attacks, and then at the end of the encounter it breaks, but... yeah, we'll go in. Take a sample. Does that do more damage? Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Anywho, we're going to sewing kit immediately. And then take stamina damage, and -2 all. So... this into this? Yeah, so 19 damage, and it doesn't break until the end, which is why I'm a bit, more braver with this. Otherwise, I could try to brace. I might be able to brace, actually. Yeah, I can brace. Okay, so this should be good enough. We only lose -1 all, and I can even desperate action here. In case the box cutter doesn't break. But, if for no other reason than we find out, but it did break, so, hey. So price hike and weird epidemic. So pretty much no more cigarettes for the rest of this run. I did lose my empty bottle doing the thing I just did, but I made a decision. And the box cutter only does 1 damage when thrown, but that's fair enough, right? So we're going to heal stamina because we have... I never took these out as well, but... I shouldn't have taken them out. I'm at even funds now, but hey. And we're actually just going to use every single rest here for a bunch of Doom. But... I think I'll need it, so hence why I'm resting. That's a faded funds, that's a faded fumes rest, but it's not like I had, well, I could have saved Doom, actually. Yeah, now that I think of it, probably shouldn't have done that. Well, that was a fair charisma check that I got punished for using the sewing kit. But, hey. We'll grab dog and move on. So yeah, if we see something, we'll smoke the cigarettes now. Fail that roll, but we're at 66% effective Doom, so it's still fine. And yeah, the infested girl, I'm pretty sure we can brace against with, like this. The question is what I want to do. Yeah, I want to do this. Because I can 2-turn her anyway, while saving a bunch of stamina damage. Also, we're on scars, remember that, because she would have been doing 4 stamina otherwise. Which means I would have taken 2 stamina instead of 1. I can take the reason hit. I don't want to take the Doom hit. If for no other reason, then maybe I want to rest at the lighthouse, but maybe I don't, because again, I don't remember my second encounter, which I think I said, or I said I was guessing the twisted corpse, which might not be right, so let's find out. We also have Takshi-san, but we should have enough cigarettes to last, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So no bath, but we should be fine. That unfortunately doesn't help us, but we'll take 8 strength and head into scissors as our last mystery with no healing, but we are on timeline B. We already knew it was Bow Clap. I just didn't know what timeline we were going to be on. So the schoolyard was pretty much useless as well, but triangle, cup, and ball, and we take out a baseball bat to throw at the 66% chance for a mid-boss. Turn on the lights for reason. We might as well. We can't heal anymore, really. And escape the bathroom. That's a reason loss. Hopefully I don't have the light check and charisma check. I know I have a lot of non-stat checks. I think it was a dexterity and knowledge, so... Knowing that, let's try to save on stamina. I know I can do this. How much is this? Or maybe I can do this. No, I can't. Yeah, I can. So... Might as well do 2 of these, and that should be the 1-tap. I could have 1-tapped it without throwing the box cutter, but it was pretty much useless anyway. The sigil doesn't matter because I'm on timeline B, but let's hope. Yeah, let's just take the stamina. I don't feel like increasing my Doom anymore. And same thing here. I think we can do the same thing here. Desperation. What I could try to do is trade probably reason for stamina. But I don't remember for sure what I was missing, so, yeah, we have to take this 90%. We'll throw the monkey wrench if need be, but, it's fine. We got through. And, let's hope we got all of these. Actually, I would like to level up. Leveling up at the lighthouse might save me. So, 1 bow and 4 collapse, it seems like. We do get 10 experience guaranteed. The question is, how much more? Nope. This is actually taking away -1 all, but you know what, it's what it is. It's also happened to be 3 battles at the end, but I couldn't have known that. And now we have the 6th floor and time skip because Herald. That's likely to happen. So, I think we die here, guaranteed. There's no way out of this. Yeah, well, we did have Charisma. Charisma, Dexterity, and Knowledge, so we were definitely missing a lot of stamina. Assuming I try to survive, though. Do I have anything else? Actually, I could, well, I mean, I could check the storage here, but we lose Charisma first, second encounter Takushi-san, second mystery, and we have to, even if we assume we survive, we can only rest up to 2 times anyway, so, yeah, let's die, I guess. So we'll save the level up for a moment. But I don't think, yeah, this is Charisma, or this is Reason, which I have no way of healing, so yep, I die here. I think I should have maybe taken, yeah, I should have done more preparation in the first mystery. Let me check my thing. 6 to 5. So let me make sure I know this first. Knight Errant into Ithotu. Haru main, by the way, but, you know, Ithotu Knight Errant character exclusive. Haru again. Yeah, Haru main, by the way. But again, I'm testing things out. That's not really an excuse, but just making sure I want to do the strats I want to do. Moving into 9.92F. So light, strength, second encounter, charisma, dexterity. Every single stat check. Light and second encounter. And we'll stick with this. We'll move to Schoolyard again. Why not? Because I don't know if I'm gonna get Scissors, and even if it is Scissors, I don't know if it's gonna be Timeline B. So, you know what? I don't really mind. What I do mind is getting this rumor in case I get Outdoorsman and a bunch of forest investigations, like Flood, Theologist in the Forest, Festival, Painting, and Footage, or something like that. Although, here is my RNG, can't even get the rumor, unless Moriko already appeared on TV, but I didn't feel like she did. And let's go. So, Ramen, Coma, Scissors, Kana, Footage. Well, we know what we're doing first. And at this point, you could say, well, your run is easier or you won because of Kana, but... that said, even though we have the thing... We're going to enable downtown regardless. Funny enough, we could also sell the inspiring novel as well for funds. Again, this is more Haru strats. But let's see if that's more than enough. So hardware shop, monkey wrench once more. And we'll go and see. Because we have Kana with us right now. I don't feel too threatened. So let's play with having less experience. If nothing else, saving our experience for more funds. Unless we get, again, fund events like this. Although another check in the seaside would help out. While I have Kana. Look for a warehouse job. That gets me funds whether I succeed or fail. More if I succeeded, but, you know, stats don't matter. So I'm going to fail that quote-unquote fair strength check. 12 roll, so also unfair, but... yeah, that's par for the course, so... Meanwhile, Twisted Corpse, 1 sever action. Otherwise, we could try to throw funds at it, but that doesn't do a lot either, because we are slow as a... Well, I don't know what to say, so... Running away, we shouldn't have needed to there, and that is one of the few situations where getting more funds for, cigarettes might have been helpful, because if I was just going to run away there, I might as well have gotten the funds to get another pack of cigarettes. Yes, it would have cost more as I proceed to improvise here for a moment, but it's better than running for 5 Doom, or even more so, and getting nothing for it. Meanwhile, it seems like the next patch is going to be a Koji flavored patch, so if nothing else, I know I'm going to make videos on Koji, but we'll see. We'll see if the changes actually go through. It's never 100%, but again, usually when the dev says things, they're going to happen. But again, we'll wait and see. But if that's the case, yeah, Koji's gonna get not a well, maybe you can consider it a rework. It's definitely more than he's gotten, but as some people or as one or two people said, it does kind of make sense. Koji's been there since the start, and of the characters there, technically a lot of them got changed. Aiko just from extension of the prepare option. And you could argue Koji as well, but no one really uses Koji's prepare item, so that's a thing in itself. Whereas Aiko's plush toy mitigates damage, so what else would you want from that? And we'll smoke 1 pack of cigarettes now to kind of clear our storage. Which is also the same reason why Mizuki, I think, is technically, remains low. She hasn't really gotten any changes herself, so yeah, that does hurt her. And again, Koji and Mizuki are the 2 main offenders of not being changed ever, and probably needing it with how the game's evolved. It's not like new mechanics came in, but I mean, there has been big changes. So clap, bow, sigil doesn't matter. We will try to go for the broken bat. We will get the broken bat though, before moving on. But yeah, we'll see what Koji gets and doesn't get. The dev has posted notes in. If you're interested, they're available. I didn't want to go over them in case other people wanted to, look at it themselves. So in this particular instance, I won't spoil you. And hopefully we hit both of these kicks. Did I hit dodge? No, I hit brace. Okay. I think dodge might be... I want to say... There was an action. It was either improvise and or dodge. I can't remember, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot being talked about. Again, as I said in more recent videos related to this patch and related to patch F, there is literally a whole Discord channel on changes that the developer is asking the community for. So, hence why it is important to talk about it now, as opposed to any other time where I normally wouldn't care as much. Of course, I would still give my opinion on things here and there, as much as that may or may not matter. But again, it matters now because you have more of an input now than definitely the past few years. Not counting a few other moments when the developer asked for community input as well. So I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go for the weapon, but it's fine. We have the monkey wrench still, but the semi-auto would have been nice as well. I completely forgot. Was it clap bow? Well, we're gonna find out. Oh, I'm definitely autopiloting. Okay, it was clap bow, because I know they are alternating. Clap, bow, clap, bow, clap. So just clap and alternate. And we're forced into a knight errant penalty there, because we were. And I feel like I forgot my second encounter once more. I'm pretty sure I had it, yeah. Well, if nothing else, I can try to mitigate that by taking that into account, that I'm going to automatically fail that. But I really shouldn't, but I guess we are. Between Core Strength and Irizumi, I think I want Irizumi actually first. I know that's a bit of a wild take, but we're trying different things. And yeah, again, it's not like I need the extra damage right now. But... it would be nice soon, because I do need, I'm going to be using Doom for funds, and we're going into footage, but we still have access to storage. It's everything else that I'm afraid of. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think that's well worth it, so I don't spend more Doom preparing. Let's actually see what this rolls. That'll depend. So 20, 21, yeah, I think I need more. I know I have the cigarette case. Do I want to risk it? I guess now more than any other time, right? While they're low stakes. So the reason I did that was to see if the cigarette case will actually carry me through. Especially knowing that I think I have Takushi-san. So knowing that hopefully the cigarette case needs to put me at least 21 minimum. But since we have footage here, the amount of cigarettes we need could be a lot more. So it'll depend, because this is our 5th investigation in footage. And we will continue finding out how much we'll need. Otherwise, these funds will be sitting here. And this will be a bad call if this happens to be the one time I get price hike right after this mystery. But we'll see. So yeah, Thotu Knight Errant. We don't have Outdoorsman. And this is more than 7 investigations, so... Okay, we got out there. We have Crimson Moon, but I'm usually going to be preparing anyway. No, we don't have Takushi-san. Never mind, I just need to get to the end. Okay, so now we definitely should have enough. My problem is that we do not have enough Doom, maybe? But we'll see. We'll definitely have 8 strength, because I will be leveling up. I just spent most of my experience getting funds, because I didn't know if I needed more cigarettes than I do. But it seems like we don't, so we'll just carry these funds with us. Else, I could try to do something else. Monument would be a good call. I wouldn't say it's a bad call. In fact, it's probably a great call. But we're going to do... Actually... We will go in here to pick up a bottle of water, because that will be at least 2 more stamina if we keep Bath. If nothing else, so... that said, police station, hospital, yeah, we're gonna do that for the moment, because I think, even if we have another downtown, I just wanna stick to this. Especially considering that the police station might be nerfed soon. And, you know, it's not without reason, so I understand where it comes from. Maybe I want to throw this empty bottle instead. Minus... Actually, I might want to spend funds here. No, I know the ritual. Minus 3 all, though. Can we do this? No. Yeah, it is extra experience, but what does that really get me for minus 3 all? I might even want to run. Minus 3 all, man. Well, yeah, we're running then. If it was anything else, literally anything else, it could have even been 4 Doom. Well, with 4 Doom, it would be the obvious choice, but because 4 Doom or running away for 5 Doom. I guess that's why ghost encounters are usually not Doom. I don't know if that was intentional, but it is something to think about. But yeah, since it was doing all damage, there was no way I was taking it. I would be dead by now if I had taken that. So especially if I lose Bath here, it didn't, thankfully. But it was a scenario that wasn't impossible. And we'll heal Reason and get our extra point of stamina. And now we go into Ramen. So the funny thing here is that going into the History Club, well, if I had History Club twice here, wouldn't really have gotten me as much, because you get 2 items for 3 Doom each, if I decided to do that. And, yeah, I could throw away other things I have as well, probably the handcuffs, but we'll see. But if I didn't have any items to throw away to get ending A for Ramen, I would have, used the History Club if I used it. That's something else I need to think about later on, but I think I can do this with the Monkey Wrench. Close. I think I need more, though. Yeah, I think I need to hit this. Let's try to hit this. Or just that. 18 health. Okay, good to know. We'll switch. It's actually going to be worth it, because I'm going to be visiting this at least 2 more times, and that's the same amount of Doom, unless visiting the police station costs 2 Doom or more, but yeah, anywho, we'll keep moving on. We had a nicotine withdrawal, so hopefully we don't run into anything, but we'll find out. We want to trade stamina here, actually. So we have to throw 2 things away. I might as well let it be these 2 things, because we're a knight errant. And we don't have the 6th floor, thankfully. So depending on our stats here, we should actually, we do survive no matter what. Yeah, we should survive no matter what. Let's just calculate just to be sure. 3 reason. I passed this. Let's assume I failed this. So 90% Doom. Charisma, another 3 reason, 6 reason, 3 stamina, 6 stamina. But even with that, we don't have the 6th floor anyway. So 5 Doom for ascending the floors, 5 Doom for failing this, which puts me at 95% Doom, and I lose 6 stamina and only 3 the stamina and 6 reason. So we should be fine no matter what. And since we don't have Takushi-san, I don't need to worry about being on withdrawal once more. Unfortunately, I don't think I can look pretty, but I don't remember which one it was. So that's something I need to start, or something I need to continue working on. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but most oftentimes I don't. But without further ado, these are my few Haru runs. As promised, 33% win rate on Harbinger, even with my main. So that's me, and I do consider that bad for me. But if you have anything else to say, if you want to support me, the thing that would support me the most would be subscribing to this channel. Otherwise, watching the video, leaving comments, all that stuff is very much appreciated too. Otherwise, if you have any suggestions, I'm going to start doing challenge runs soon, so I guess I'll see you there. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you later. Bye!